The key card trembled between my fingers, its flimsy edge cutting into my skin as the clerk's voice echoed like a shot through my mind. "Room 412, sir. Enjoy your stay." My stomach twisted. Room 412 wasn't ours. Ours was 614, where Lena kissed me goodbye that morning. Her lips soft but distant, suitcase zipped tight. Her voice bright as she promised to call after her presentation in Chicago. And yet, here I stood, in the dim lobby of the Grand Meridian, 30 miles from home, holding a key to a room she'd never mentioned. The clerk slid another card toward a woman beside me, his tired smile unaware of the chaos rising in my chest. The air hummed with the low drone of conversation, the faint chime of wine glasses, and somewhere beneath it all, Lena's laugh from last night replayed. "It's just 2 days, Mark. You'll barely notice I'm gone." Had she sounded warm, or rehearsed? I couldn't tell anymore. The key felt heavier, hotter in my grip. I shouldn't have come. But that notification had lit up my phone at lunch. Meeting, Grand Meridian, 8 p.m. A calendar alert, synced months ago by accident. At first, I thought it was a glitch. Then came curiosity, and then dread. A whisper that grew claws as I drove here, convincing myself I wasn't losing my mind. Now, standing here, I knew I'd been wrong. The elevator ride to the 4th floor felt endless. My reflection in the mirrored walls looked like a stranger. Unshaven, eyes hollow, jaw clenched. Maybe there was an explanation. Maybe she came back early. Maybe this was business. Maybe. The hallway smelled of bleach and stale air freshener. Cheap luxury trying too hard. Room 412 waited at the end. Ordinary, identical. And yet it loomed like a verdict. The card hovered near the slot. I could still walk away. Pretend I never came. But my hand moved anyway. Click. The light flashed green. Inside, shadows. A single lamp. Sheets twisted, pillows scattered. The faint scent of Lena's perfume, citrus, jasmine, hit me like a blade. My knees almost buckled. On the chair, her navy blazer. Next to it, a crimson tie. Not mine. "Mark." Her voice, sharp and terrified. Lena stood in the bathroom doorway, wrapped in a robe. Hair damp, eyes wide. Not guilty. Panicked. "What are you doing here?" My mouth was dry. I glanced at the tie, then back at her. "Chicago, right?" She froze. No answer. Her fingers clutched the robe tighter. Then, behind her, a man emerged. Broad-shouldered, half-dressed, casual as if he belonged. "Everything okay, babe?" The word detonated in my chest. "Who the hell are you?" I snapped, stepping forward. Lena flinched. "Mark, please. This isn't what you think," she started. "Then what is it?" I shouted. The stranger blinked, sensing the storm he'd walked into. "You said Chicago, Lena." My voice cracked. "You lied to me." Her lip trembled. "I didn't mean, it just happened. I was going to tell you." "When?" "After you got back and lied again." My rage shook inside me. But beneath it, grief. The woman who held my hand at my father's funeral. Who burned pancakes on Sunday mornings. How could she be this person? The man slipped past me, muttering. And the door shut behind him with a soft click. Silence fell like dust. Lena sat on the bed, burying her face. "I'm so sorry," she whispered. "I never wanted to hurt you." "Then why?" My voice came out hollow. "Why him?" Tears streaked her cheeks. It wasn't about him. It was escape. "Work's been suffocating me. You've been so far away. Always late, always tired. I felt invisible. Invisible. I'd been breaking myself to buy us a home. So you chose this." "It was stupid," she choked out. "I just wanted to feel something again. I wanted to believe her. God, I did. But the smell of her perfume. The tie. The key in my hand. They all screamed otherwise. I trusted you," I said softly. "I trusted us." She reached for me, desperate. "Mark, please. We can fix this. I love you." The word fell flat. A hollow echo of what once was. I stared at her for one last second. Then tossed the key onto the bed. It landed beside her hand. A tiny sound that felt like an ending. "I can't," I whispered. And turned toward the door. Her sobs followed me down the hallway. Sharp, broken sounds I'd never forget. But the real cut came later. Back home. When I found her wedding ring on the counter. Beside a folded note that said, "I'm sorry. I don't deserve you." And pinned beneath it. A photo of us from our first date. Smiling like we thought forever was real.